So guys, I think we've got to talk AMC again because a lot has gone on since the last time when we spoke about AMC. First things first, AMC's price has absolutely tumbled. We're now at $8.46 when you go out to the 5-day chart, you'll see just a few days ago we were well over $10 and things were looking like they were stabilizing around that $10 point. But then we had that massive dip, and there's a lot of reasons for that. Now, of course, we had good news for AMC in terms of its earnings and that kind of stuff, but we also had something not so good. So, 21 hours ago, this is reported by Yahoo Finance, so we're not going to read the full article, but I'll give you a quick rundown. AMC stock tumbles as the company announces $350 million share offering. Now, I know some people are not going to like the discussion of this topic, but I think it needs to happen, whether people like it or not. Now, I'm not going to do the full rundown of the documents in this video because a lot of that's been spoken about on the internet, and if you want to see it, I can definitely make that in its own full episode. But what we're looking at here is more potential dilution for AMC coming up soon, and I think that's one of the big reasons influencing the drop in the stock price as of current. Because what we have to remember here is, when it comes to short squeeze plays, when it comes to a good plays for that kind of thing, we're looking for low floats, arguably, and more locked in floats. So the fact that AMC and the AMC management has done this time and time again, and like I say, I don't care really if people like this video or not. The fact is, 6 months, 1 year, or even better, 3 years, you get the wider picture. AMC's price went up to about $70. Then we had a reverse split. Then we had a split. Then we had a reverse split. Then we've had dilution, and all these things on the table, creating uncertainty, creating a situation which, puts the company in a fundamentally better place, and I will completely back that. But this is why, in my opinion, the idea for a squeeze is just well and truly dead. Because every time we start to stabilize at some point, every time things look to be going just about all right, we see some news from AMC, which sure enough may help to boost the company, may help to, create AMC's long-term future. And that's why I always say, if I was looking for AMC, I think it's a great long-term investment. But the same things that help the company long-term, oftentimes are the same sort of factors that will hinder the squeeze potential. So when it comes to the squeeze now, I'm starting to think, well, I said it before, I don't think that AMC is a stock which I would invest in for a squeeze at all. And with the sort of news that we've seen here, that remains to be the case, and if not, it strengthens my argument. Now, I must say, I am not against the AMC community at all. I've owned shares in AMC at numerous points in the past, and I want to see the company do well. I want to see a short squeeze happen because I want to see retail investors win. But the fact of the matter is, stuff like this is the absolute opposite of what, in my opinion, and in the opinion of a lot of people, it's the opposite of what you'd like to see for a stock which we anticipate having a short squeeze on. So for that reason, I think it's possible that AMC could continue to drop. Where we were a couple of days ago, I said it's potentially the case that we could drop to 9, but I didn't really anticipate stuff like this happening, so quickly. But all I'm saying is, and again, I don't know if this video is going to do well. I'm sure a lot of people are going to hate on it, and I'm not really that bothered because I can still talk about AMC, and I think it's a potentially good long-term investment, but I am glad now that I sold my AMC shares for a 50% loss. Because as bad as that might seem, I know a lot of people got into a position where they are now holding losses. They bought in at $40, $50, $60, $70, and then, accounting for the reverse splits and the splits and all that kind of stuff, their average price now might be like $100, $200, $300. It's like, is this stock ever going to see $200 again, $300? I don't know if it is. And, stuff like this just does not help the argument, in my opinion. So, I'm not making this video to hate directly, but the truth is the truth, whether people like that fact or not. And the fact of the matter is, stuff like this doesn't help a company's potential for a squeeze, in my opinion. So, from a fundamental point, AMC had great earnings. No one's going to hate on that. That's great. But the fact of the matter is, what we're seeing today, this drop, I wouldn't be surprised if this continues for some time now, because this is not what AMC investors were looking for. So, I'm not sure how this video is going to do. If you like it, of course like it. If you want to see more of my opinion from a genuinely honest standpoint, because I always like to give my honest opinion with every single stock that we look at. And AMC, I thought we could have some potential runs for, $11, $12, $13, $14 in the next few weeks, but now I think that's kind of off the table. If anything, I can see this dropping below maybe even $8 or even $7, because this news is not what people want to see. Anyway, thank you for watching this one. It's been a little bit longer, and you know, I know that the visuals haven't been too interesting, but I wanted to just speak on this topic right now. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, of course, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe. But for now, that's it. So I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.